Hello and welcome to a new review of the new LEGO Marvel Spider-Man vs. Doc Ock subway train scene. This set came out on August 1st and retailed for $65 Canadian. Personally, I think this set is pretty insane when you look at the piece count, but we'll get into if it really is later on in the video. First, we'll take a look at the box, which you can see the set number up here, 76321, along with the name. Some cool box art on the front from the second Spider-Man movie, as well as the second Spider-Man movie logo, and the minifigures you get, Spider-Man, Aunt May, J. Jonah Jameson, and Doc Ock. Flipping to the side, there's really nothing. This side, not much either. Nothing, nothing. Flip to the back, you see kind of the set and everything it does, along with the web pieces and the building pieces on the side. And then you get the cool look at Doc Ock on top of the train, which for some reason Jonah Jameson's staying on, as well as I believe this is the Tobey Maguire logo for Spider-Man sets. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. First up for the minifigures, we'll get a look at the, I believe, brand new Doc Ock. Looks new to me anyway. It's got some nice printing on the front of the jacket, pretty bland arms, and then just a little trench coat on the back. Looking at the glasses, that's what the front face looks like. It looks like a new hairpiece to me, but I could be wrong. Flipping it around, we actually get a good view of him with his glasses and a smiling face. And that's pretty much it for this Doc Ock minifigure. However, he does come with this kind of claw set. I think there is claws. It comes on this kind of cool backpack piece, which I don't think I've seen before. You can see they all hook in right there. And if we put this on Doc Ock, this is where you really get a good look at what the Doc Ock minifigure looks like, especially with these claws. There's a couple of these wrench pieces here, and then these stud pieces, which I'm not exactly what they're supposed to be. I believe they're supposed to be just the red lights he actually has. But yeah, this thing looks amazing. And if we take it off the stand, I did have it standing by itself. Like that. So he actually stands up on his tentacles like that. Up next, we have this kind of reuse of J. Jonah Jameson. He's pretty standard. He comes with this tie, nothing on his pants, the bold cut that he has, one face, and then barely anything for the printing on his back. So yeah, that's J. Jonah Jameson. And next we have Aunt May, and she has this kind of gray sweater on. That's pretty much it for the front. And for the back, you get a little bit more nice printing. No dual legs on that she needed anyway. This nice new hairpiece, and then I believe she has two faces. So this kind of smiling one, and then yeah, this kind of also smiling one. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Aunt May as well. And last but certainly not least, we have the standard of the set, which is this brand new Tobey Maguire Spider-Man with battle damage, I guess you would call it, or just the rips from stopping the train. Yeah, this thing looks amazing. It's got dual molded legs with the red and blue, which looks really good. The detailing on the front with the rips, and even the shine of like the Spider-Man suit itself looks really good. Obviously, the accurate logo. The spider head looks really good. No printing. Oh, there is printing on the back. Excuse me. Printing on the back of the head, and then printing on the back of the torso, of course, with another Spider-Man logo. Yeah, this is probably one of the best Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans we've ever gotten, and it doesn't even stop there, because if we take his head off, he actually comes with just his plain head, which has this scared version, but it also has this happy version. So you get three different Spider-Man heads in this one set, essentially. I'm going to leave it like this for now because I think it's going to be the best way to showcase off the train. So yeah, this is a great minifigure, I'm not going to lie. Probably one of my favorite Spider-Man minifigures ever made. Now I'll move on to the actual train itself, which is pretty sturdy and has a few nice details. Immediately you'll notice the stickers on the side for the cracked windows, as well as some rubble pieces up top. We also notice these panels, which will actually hold, not this exact one, but you pop these in here and you can have either Spider-Man up there like that or somebody flying off the train. It's kind of up to you, whatever you want to do. Yeah. You also notice this thing, which is also a sticker. It's only really held on by one stud. So if you don't have this on here, it looks kind of weird. But yeah, there's that as an option. Now we're going to go straight to the bottom. It actually comes with two pieces, so you can have this squiggling around as well if you want to put it on an actual train track. The bottom is built really sturdily, like it's not going to fall apart, nothing's coming off, and if you do this, I can get it to it. Usually it can sound like an actual train, not by choice, but there's also these handlebars which are designed so that you can put a minifigure on the side. So say you have Aunt May and you think she's been knocked off the train, you just put her on there and she looks like she's well, falling off the train. So yeah, that's what that's for. If we move on to the front or the back of the train, it doesn't really matter. They both look the same. You have these nice light pieces on the front as well as what looks like a door. However, it doesn't work. And these studs I will show off. Actually, let's do it right now. So if you have your Spider-Man, you just put his back two leg pegs back there. And now he's in there relatively nice and secure in there. And then we can do something else with the web pieces later. Overall, it's a pretty good train. There is an interior as well, but it's all just these blue kind of chair bench pieces. So you could have a ton of minifigures in here if you want. I don't know if I can show you, but inside the train there's actually a control panel up at the front there. And if you flip it around, there's the same control panel up at the back. So you can have it going pretty much either way you want it to. And then once you're done, it's just held by these 4 pegs, so these clip on pretty easily. Really no problem with that at all. And yeah, so that's pretty much the train. It also has these hitches on the back, so you can connect them to other trains in, like, say, your Lego City sets. This Bays Ridge sign is also a sticker. Who would have guessed that? Sticker, sticker, sticker. I think that's all the stickers. I think that's all the stickers that are on the set. But yeah, overall, it looks pretty good. Now, this set is, as I said, it can connect to other trains, so it is technically more considered a play set. But I think this thing really works well as a diorama set instead. So if we peg, what we'll do is we'll take this debris here. It's actually easier if we just take Spider-Man out. We'll have him grab this one, which is just web stuck with a few bricks on the back. No big deal. And we'll take this one as well. And you kind of just hook it like right there. And this one, same thing, kind of just, yeah. This one actually, so these pieces here are going to stick in your little cross pegs there. So kind of the best way I found to do this is if you plug this in there right in front of Aunt May, then you take this and you're going to plug this side in. Relatively close, like that. Okay, hold on. I'm going to take this side, I'm going to plug it in right there. And we take this side over here. And we plug it in way back here, like that. Sure, that works. We take Spider-Man, plug him in right there. Then we can take this like brick piece and we'll throw it in here. Make it look like he's actually, I think it'd probably look better if it's like this. Yeah. So take the brick scene, put it like that. We'll take Jonah, throw him in that web there, so he's stuck to the side. We take our Doc Ock, and I'm just gonna plug one of his tentacles in there, pop one here, and there we go. We have Doc Ock kind of climbing this thing. Yeah, so overall this set I think is really good. I'm gonna give the minifigures, considering that there's 4 minifigures, I know the Spider-Man is new and the Doc Ock is pretty good. I think I'm gonna give the minifigures a 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, the Spider-Man's really saving it. I think without the Spider-Man, or an old Spider-Man, this set definitely would have been as good. But they gave us 2 face molds as well as a mask for him, so really I have no complaints. So I think 7.5 out of 10 on the minifigures is more than fair. First, we'll get to the price. Now, the price of this is $65 Canadian with 393 pieces, so I think that's a bit off. If this set would have been $50 Canadian, I would have had much less of a problem with it. In fact, I think if you can wait till it's on sale for roughly that on Amazon, I think it's a perfect purchase. I don't see any problems with it. You do have to keep in mind that there are some big pieces and also window pieces in this. So yeah, overall for the value, I'm going to give a 7 out of 10 because I don't think it's too bad, especially with the big pieces. But yeah, definitely would wait till this thing goes on sale. Next we'll go with the build itself, which I actually thought this build was going to be way smaller, and it turned out not to be. It turned out to be pretty big. I also really like how these connect to the sides. You can put other things in this, and yeah, it's got a lot of space inside for minifigures, and the build process overall is pretty solid. I'm going to give the build a 7 out of 10 as well, because I think it works pretty well. I just would have liked to see maybe some tracks or something for these web pieces to actually attach to stop the train. But yeah, other than that, I think this is done pretty well. And yeah, so 7 out of 10 seems fair for me. Next, build process, and I mean, it's pretty standard. It's just a train. These techniques are pretty cool. I get to see these come together. I really like the backpack, but giving this thing anything but a 7, I think would be overrating it. So we're going to stick with a 7 on this set for the build process. I just think there could have been another side build to it, maybe, that could have made this even better. Or if the price was lower, I think this would also be much better in the eyes of fans and myself. But at the end of the day, that's just my opinion, and I'm really curious to see what you guys think about it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and let me know any other set you'd like me to review. But for now, my final kind of opinion on this is I would say it's a good set if you can get it on sale. Otherwise, I would probably hold off, unless you really like Spider-Man 2. If it's your favorite movie ever produced, then yeah, this is probably the set for you. But otherwise, I think you could probably wait 6 to 8 months and this thing will be on sale, and then it's worth every dollar of it at $50. So yeah. Anyway, that's the end of my thoughts for this set. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and have a good day.